Libra, hi, how are you doing? If you're new here, my name is Jenny, and I go through the astrology transit highlights each week for each sign. This is going to be for Libras. This is going to be the astrology transit highlights from September 1st through September 7th, and we have so much going on. I also end with a card pull, an energy card pull as well, so stay for that. We have Uranus going retrograde. We have Saturn, which is already retrograde. It's going to be retrograding back into Pisces. And then we also have Mercury going into Virgo. And then we have the big full moon eclipse in Pisces ending at the end of the week on Sunday. And I'll get into all of this stuff and what it means for you for each sign, but we're just going to take this day by day because there is so much energy going on. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as well. So that way, when I upload a video for your sign, you can look at it like right away. I don't know how to say that. But anyways, let's get into it, Libra. Monday, September 1st, Saturn will move into Pisces. This is happening at 3 a.m. Saturn is, we've already dealt with Saturn in Pisces for 2.5 years. We got a sneak peek of Saturn in Aries for you guys, which is really hitting your relationship sector of your life, like really, really. So you guys are going to be getting a little bit of a break when it comes to relationships because Saturn in Pisces is looking to finish up a story that involves you and your time management, your work. Are you being disciplined with your time, Libras? Are you really being disciplined with your physical health as well? But this house is our day-to-day routine. It's finding those miracles in the mundane, but as well as being disciplined in, are you finding joy in your routine and are you balancing it? Like you Libras, it's so important for you to have balance in your life, literally in every aspect in your life. Like that is a sign of Libra. Like you are meant to master balance. So, in your day-to-day routine, it's like, are you working too much? Are you not working at all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just about finding that balance within your life. So, as well as your physical health, like, yeah, nothing wrong with being healthy, nothing wrong with working out, but at the same time, are you allowing yourself pleasures when it comes to maybe having a donut every now and then? I don't know, like whatever pleasure it may be. Like life is just all about balance. It really is. Don't want to do too much of one thing. And so this Saturn in Pisces is really finishing up something. And that sixth house really denotes to your work and what you do for a job. So some of you, Libras might be really just like, do I enjoy my day-to-day work? This might be like when Saturn was in Pisces, if you were in a job that you didn't really enjoy, and then when Saturn went to Aries, your discipline went to more relationships, which nothing wrong with that, Libras. You guys are naturally, your discipline is relationships. Like Libra is a sign of relationships, but this is really going to make you think and understand that your day-to-day routine, including your job, is important for you to enjoy. It just is. So we're going to wake up with this energy. But what I do love is we're going to have a Sagittarius moon with this energy, and the Sagittarius moon is going to be trining Mercury at 6:30 p.m. So this energy is your hopes and dreams, your unique self, your community and your friend groups being on the same page with your mental spaces, and also you being on the same page within your mind about your mental spaces. So it's like your emotional focus right now is to communicate when we have a Sagittarius moon. So this is a great natural flowing energy from you, your unique self, and also, your mental spaces and your immediate environment. Because I know a lot of Libras, you guys went through during this Mercury retrograde, a lot of letting go of friends that don't serve you anymore, communities that don't serve you anymore. I mean, I had a Libra rising. I'm a Libra sun, moon, Mercury, and Venus, so I always feel your guys' energy or feel the Libra energy transits as well on a different internal level. But, I had a Libra rising, be like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I mean, it was kind of mutual. But, who in your life serves you, who doesn't serve you when it comes to your outward community. And this is more like those less intimate relationships. So this is great trining energy for you guys. Plus, Sagittarius moons are just fun for you guys to, communicate, talk, have fun with people in your life. At 8:45 p.m., the moon will move into Capricorn. So we're really shifting up this energy for you guys, going from more of a communication house to more of an inward house, or your emotional focus. And Tuesday, September 2nd, it'll be a Capricorn moon all day. But what I do love about this is Mercury is going to be moving into Virgo at 9 a.m. This is really going to unlock you Libra's subconscious. Mercury is moving into a really dark house, your subconscious house, like why you do the things you do, why you think the way you think. And so you might really internalize your thoughts more while Mercury is in Virgo, but it's still going to feel really crispy. Mercury and Virgo are best friends. They work so well together. And when we have Mercury and Virgo collectively, our minds are just a little bit more crispy, more available for us to get clarity and make sense of any situations that take place. But this is going to be all about your subconscious. This is going to make your dreams pretty on fire, Libra. Maybe a little bit too real for comfort. Might take you a little bit to get back into your body after your dreams. This is also an excellent time with Mercury and Virgo to meditate, focus on your meditations, your spiritual connections, your spiritual practices, whatever that means for you. But I really do love it. And that's the only aspect on Tuesday is that switch up. And then Wednesday, September 3rd, we have a Capricorn moon. Now, we have Mercury square Uranus at 2:40 a.m. So some of you Libras might be feeling this transit halfway through Tuesday, halfway through Wednesday morning, but technically it is a nighttime transit. It's also 2:40 a.m. Central Standard Time is what I go by. So adjust the time to wherever you are. But Mercury square Uranus for you guys, this is your subconscious, and this is two spiritual houses, honestly. So if you're a spiritual Libra, this could be random information that's given to you. I mean, Uranus is a higher octave of Mercury. It does give us that energy. So some of you Libras might have trouble sleeping Tuesday night, just up a lot Wednesday. Your dreams also, this is a huge dream transit, okay? Like for you specifically, Libra. Like this is your dreams talking to you in a way when it comes to your expansion, when it comes to your growth, when it comes to your beliefs, and also understanding where you are looking to go and grow in this life, like subconsciously, like what your soul wants, if you want to put it that way. Like, our soul and our mind, they work together, we merge together. This is just an operating mechanism, our mind. So we're really looking to see where this is leading us. And Mercury square Uranus, Uranus is the planet of unpredictability. The only predictable thing about Uranus is that it's unpredictable. So just, if you end up having some trauma come forward in your sleep, or you could feel maybe like some people are watching you, and you're right, somebody is watching you. People are always watching us, spirit, galactic, whatever you want to say. People are always watching us, but it's not negative vibration. If you are experiencing a negative vibration, Libra, the reason why is because they are hooked onto your belief system and threads that are low vibration belief systems. And low vibration belief systems is what I meant. It's a vibration that's looking to be transmuted in order to serve you, to get rid of those low vibes. That's what ascension really is. It's just getting rid of low vibration and getting lighter and lighter and lighter, which involves a new perception, which is really cool for Mercury transiting that 12th house. Like, it's super cool for you guys to experience that. But at the same time, if you are feeling any negative vibes, you can always use a little Palo Santo, sage, whatever. Imagine that you are a big bright light. Like, basically, I think of Harry Potter and, like the Dementors. When they want the Dementors to go away, they wave their wand and then a bright white light shines out. I picture myself the wand, literally. Thinking of good thoughts can change your vibration as well. But if you feel any negative energy around you, one, nobody can hurt you. Nothing can hurt you. Just so you know that, nothing can hurt you. It's just annoying and it's heavy. But like I said, there is a thought process there that's looking to be changed, because nothing can be near you, your vibration, if it's at a certain height. Like, if you have a low vibration, things can be near you that are low vibe. That's basically how it works. If you're a high vibration, things can be near you that are high vibe. Low vibration doesn't even see you. That's what perception is. That's what ascension is, like 3D, 4D, 5D. It's like, the vibration. And of course, like I will say that if you are a Libra that is experiencing this stuff, book a one-on-one with me. And I go over a lot of this and techniques way more in depth to suit you in your natal chart. Now, also on Wednesday with the Capricorn moon, what's a little bit nice about Capricorn moons is we can distance ourselves from our emotions and just get shit done, which is going to benefit you, especially if you've been experiencing a little bit more of an emotional week so far, which you can, especially when Mercury enters your subconscious, because it can bring stuff up, that we have to face. So there's that positive. We have the Capricorn moon square Mars at 6:20 a.m. So if you wake up Wednesday on the wrong side of the bed, moon transits move really, really fast. So if you're feeling this Capricorn moon square Mars, all you have to do is just say, like, I know that the energy is going to change. Don't set yourself up for a bad day and then manifest a really shitty day, because that happens to us a lot. I've seen it happen a lot when we have those morning transits where we feel a little icky. We're just like, ugh, and we're like dreading it. And it's like, it's okay. Like, accept how you feel. But at the end of the day, you're just going to manifest a really bad day. If you're like, oh, the whole day is just going to be like this. Like, when we're stuck in a feeling, when we're stuck in a moment, it can really feel like we can't get out of it. But everything passes, especially moon transits, because they just move really freaking fast. Thursday, September 4th, we will have an Aquarius moon, which I absolutely love for you guys. This is all about your creativity. It's all about your joy. Like, this is your emotional focus, your children, your inner child. Like, bringing your inner child out during Aquarius moons is going to suit you guys so freaking much. And the Aquarius moon is going to be sextile Neptune, trine Uranus, and conjunct Pluto. Now, that conjunction of Pluto at 9 a.m. is very, very important. We get an Aquarius moon once a month. Once a month, we get an Aquarius moon, and you guys specifically are going through a transformation of where you're putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to inner child experiences that you experienced. Where are you putting the power outside yourself when it comes to your creativity? Where are you putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to your children, when it comes to dating? This is a 15, 16-year transit with Pluto and Aquarius, so this is slow moving, but every single month when we get that Aquarius moon, it makes that conjunction, and we're going to be awake for this one. It's going to be 9 a.m. So this is a really good time to understand where you're putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to those things that I just mentioned. And I know for a lot of Libras, it has to do with your joy, like where are you putting your power outside of yourself when it comes to joy? Because I know a lot of Libras find joy through the other, but that's not the only way to find joy, So that could be a little tidbit there about where you're putting the power outside of yourself, because Pluto just wants you to be powerful and dig super, super, super deep and transform in a way where you're really untouchable, pretty much. So you guys are going through this, but at the same time, we do have Mars and Libra making a square to Jupiter at 10 p.m. And because Libra is in your first house, or if you're a Libra sun, moon, I've been dealing with a lot of energy too. It can just feel like a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, or you could just be having a lot of energy as well. Not every Libra is feeling that anger, but I will say that I don't feel angry all the time, but things do trigger me a little bit more easily than they did when Mars was not in Libra. So if you get triggered, especially with this square to Jupiter, if it has to do with your career or something at work, just know that this transit is taking place and it's looking for you to understand actually why you're triggered. Like, why are you actually triggered? When we're triggered, it's actually a good thing, because then we're like, oh, this affected me. Why did it affect me? There's a belief from childhood, from my 20s, from my 30s. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, there's a belief that I'm holding on to that doesn't serve me, and so I'm triggered by this situation. Like, do you believe you're not enough? That's really common with getting triggered with 10th house things not being enough, especially when it comes to authority in your life and how you were raised. Like, mom and dad didn't believe you were enough, or you felt like that as a child. But a square to Jupiter, what's great about Jupiter is, even though it is a square, it's still a positive aspect. Jupiter brings this optimistic quality to anything it's aspecting, as it is a benefic planet. So it is here on our side, expanding things for our for our benefit, basically. And because this is a slower moving transit, this we could feel through Thursday and through Friday. So keep that in mind. It's just kind of more of an undertone transit, but Jupiter is bringing benefits. So it could be something as simple as having an argument at work. It could be really simple, something like that, because Mars does create conflict. It does. So it's like a malefic and a benefic working together here for your favor. And Mars is trying to bring out, Mars is making you Libras feisty for good reason, right? Like basically like the people pleasing era is gone, especially when Mars is in Libra. No more people pleasing. It's gone. So you might want to say a lot of things that you've been holding back with this Mars square Jupiter, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think it just depends on how you go about it, but usually us Libras, we're pretty good at saying things in a way that's more like to get people to listen and not come at them. We're working with them, right? Friday, September 5th, we will have an Aquarius moon again. So Aquarius moons, emotional focus should be your joy, pleasure, inner child. You should be bringing your inner child out every time we have an Aquarius moon. And I do love that the Aquarius moon will be trining Mars at 4 p.m. This is your sense of self. You have given energy right now. This is your sense of self being on the same page with your creative endeavors and what you love to do and taking action on that. So 4 p.m. on Friday is a really great day, really great time to take action on any creative projects that you've been working on or getting some epiphanies and ideas of where you would love to take action for you. Nobody else, for you. Now, Uranus is going to go retrograde at 11:51 p.m. The day that a planet goes retrograde, it can feel a little chaotic. That's when usually we feel the energy the most. And Uranus going retrograde, we could feel a little bit busy in our minds. We can tend to make up a little like stories about why why people are acting the way they're acting, why you're acting the way you're acting. Uranus can make us go a little bit crazy in the mind, but it also can give us these aha moments and epiphanies, especially since you're having Uranus transit your ninth house right now. It's a house of spirituality. It's a house of expansion and growth, education, travel. It's really amazing for you to, if you are feeling the energy, to meditate just while Mercury's in Virgo. Meditation is really going to be your best friend. You're going to find all the answers in here through meditation. And meditation doesn't have to be a formal meditation, Libra. It could be like literally you just doing the dishes and not thinking. But if you do have any problems or issues going on and you catch yourself overthinking about the same issue over and over again, it's a really good idea to take a step back or write in your journal and understand, why am I actually obsessed about this? Why can't I stop thinking about this? Like, what's the real reason? Because there's always something. There's always a vibration within us on why we're doing what we're doing. Now, Saturday and Sunday is going to be full moon eclipse energy all weekend. And this full moon eclipse, like, it's in that sixth house of your daily routine and your work. Like, this is going to be those aha moments of, full moons show you what you need to do in order to perform your best, pretty much, and get what you desire. That's what full moons do. So this is also about harvesting. If you are a Libra that's been really working on your schedule, working on your physical health and taking it seriously and, doing the work, doing the inner child work and really, taking care of yourself on a different level, and you're not people pleasing and all these things. Like, if you're a put together Libra, like, this is all about harvesting. This is about like really looking back at what you've done, looking back at your work and being like, wow, like I did that. Like, this full moon is an amazing full moon, Libra, for you to be proud of yourself. It really is. Like, celebrate yourself. Like, celebration is so key, like especially with the miracles in the mundane house. That's what I call the sixth house, is those little celebrations. It's not like this big huge thing, but those little celebrations, like, you know what, I really don't want to go to work today, but I freaking did it, and I also had a great time, and I just went with the flow. That's a celebration right there. I really was thinking, I don't really want to, work out, but then you went and you worked out, moved your body by going on a walk, and then you started a walk regimen. Every day you go on a walk for 20 minutes, like for a whole week you do it, right? That's a celebration. Like, this house really does need those celebrations. That's the miracle in the mundane piece, the day-to-day things that you do day-to-day. So this full moon here it is an eclipse. You guys just went through a bunch of eclipses, Libra, when we had the Libra Aries access. So this is a little bit of a break. I mean, it's going to be at 15 degrees. It's going to depend on you, Libra, if you have mutable placements at 15 degrees, but it's not your major houses. It's your cadent houses. So one, you are going to be feeling a good amount of energy, especially to move your body. If you feel a lot of anxiety in your body, you should be moving your body. That's what this eclipse is going to give you. It's the house of physical health. So, and you have Mars in your first house right now. I mean, Mars in Libra. So this is the time that you should be moving your body if you feel like, a little bit anxious, a little bit like I can't, what am I doing? Like especially in the brain, right? So I absolutely love this full moon for you in Pisces. It's a beautiful time to really take your time this weekend and really listen to your body. Your body is going to be speaking to you so much when it comes to even the people you surround yourself with. Like when they come in to tell you something, are you recoiling from them? Like little things like that. Like body language is going to be so important for you, Libras, during this eclipse. Like very, very important. All right, Libra. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. I really appreciate it as I'm building my channel. I am going to be doing a energy pull here for you, Libras. So just pick one or two and take what resonates and leave the rest. But one or two on the energy levels here. Energy levels. Two. Oh, that wanted 4. 4 for number 2. Interesting. All right, number 1. Wow. Number 1s, this is really about diving deep into your subconscious, like meditation. Like that's the vibes I'm getting for next week right away. Yeah. Like how I see this is spiraling downward here, going down into this darkness here, and not being afraid of the darkness, because that is where you are going to be getting and finding your passion and your epiphanies, like what you actually truly desire. So if you don't have a meditation practice, number 1s, it's time to get on that, because that's where you are going to find your answers. You are going to find those little breadcrumbs, those little hints on where to take action next when it comes to your passion, your drive, and your desires. All right, number 2s. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I see like a dragon here. Breathing fire. And the eyes are people. All right, no wonder I need 4 cards, because I don't really... Oh. Number 2 is you're really going to be working on your lower chakras this week, especially your heart chakra and your solar plexus. I just feel that's the energy that I'm getting right here. Number 2 is like there are endings for you that are happening next week, like pretty big endings when it comes to where you've been steady in your life, like where you've been putting your time, your energy, and your focus. There might be a goodbye that's looking to happen. I'm getting that feeling as well. And it doesn't have to be a goodbye specifically to a person. Like I'm feeling this like goodbye to like maybe a thought process, like something that like it could be like a way that you're talking to yourself, or like way you're viewing yourself. Like there's a perception change that's going to happen next week. And as soon as that perception change happens, you are going to feel so freaking free. Like I said, solar plexus energy is what I'm getting. Heart and solar plexus, which solar plexus is our drive and our will, like why we do the things that we do. So next week is going to be, it's going to be important. I mean, one, to meditate. I mean, this is honestly like number one's is the same, but number two is meditation is just going to be important because you have Mercury in the 12th house, quieting your mind, understanding what you actually desire. But there is a goodbye. There is a perception change that's going to happen specifically from this full moon eclipse in Pisces. It's going to feel like a pretty big ending. I'm also getting, if you are a Libra and you pick number 2, I would check out Sun, Moon, and Rising. Not just if you picked Sun, not just if you're a Libra Rising or Libra Sun. I would look at the Sun, Moon, and Rising videos. I'm getting that as well because there's going to be more information in that for you for this eclipse energy that's going to resonate for you. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next week.